Welcome to science class. This is the continuation class of reproduction and modification in plants. Last class we learned about pollination. In this class we learn fertilization in plants. Through pollination, pollen grains of stamen reaches to stigma. What happens to them after this? Substances produced on the stigma causes pollen grain to germinate. During the germination, a tube develops from a pollen grain that carries male gametes that reaches female gamete inside the ovary through the style. See here, during the germination, a tube develops from a pollen grain that carries male gametes that reaches the female gamete inside the ovary through the style. Here, male gamete fuses with the female gamete to form a zygote. This process is known as fertilization. Where is this female gamete? Inside the ovary, small rounded structures, ovules are present. In these ovules, female gamete is present. To know more about this, we should cut ovary of a flower in longitudinal and transverse section. This is the longitudinal section of an ovary. This is ovary. The swollen part is ovary. Inside the ovary, ovules are present. This is the transverse section of an ovary. This is life cycle of a plant. Flower from a mature plant. Flower consists stamen. Pollen grains of stamen reaches to anther of stigma. Pollination takes place. In pollination, pollen grains reaches to egg in the ovary. In ovary, male gamete fuse to female gamete. Fertilization takes place. Fertilized egg becomes the embryo of seed. Seed germinates to produce plant. Mature plant produces flower. This is the life cycle of plant. Flower to seed through pollination and fertilization. Seed germinates to produce plant. Mature plant produces flower. Can you see any connection between the number of ovules in the ovary and number of seeds in each fruit? For this, collect some fruits like tomato, brinjal, lady's finger, mango, peas and custard apple and observe them. Compare mango, custard apple and peas. All these are single fruits, but custard apple has many small parts in it, each with a fruit. Peas has many seeds. Mango has a single seed. What do you understand from the above observations? A green part fruits of brinjal and lady's fingers are sepals of a flower and remain or persist in some. After fertilization, sepal will not fall from the fruit and remain or persist with fruit. Custard apple. It is made up of many fruits aggregated together. Each fruit part is thin, membranous with some granule which is edible. Mango. Outer skin and middle bulby are edible and sweet. Innermost with single seed. Peas. Fruit is not fleshy but forms a covering pouch for many seeds. In all above fruits, ovary, a lower most swollen part of pistil, develops into a fleshy fruit. Ovules present inside the ovary gets transformed into a seed. Hence, now with these observations, shall we list the changes takes place in a flower after fertilization. These are collectively said to be forced fertilization changes and they are: calyx sometimes persists with fruit, petals wither or fall off, androecium fall off, pistil remains and develops into a fruit, style and stigma fall off, ovary enlarges to store food materials and develops into a fruit, ovules present inside the ovary and develops into seeds. These are the post-fertilization changes in plants. Students, I hope you all have understood about fertilization in plants. Thank you.